Okay, hello. I have been off for a while. Let's see. Happy Monday morning. If I can get my monitors going on. I don't know what's going on with them. Nobody's here. Just give everyone a little bit of a time. Monday morning, the first Monday in February. Today is in-service day for the kids in the division. Because once in a while they have this, the school has these professionals days or like in service days, but they are at home, but I am at work. Let us know, come in, let us know what's your scent of today, how you doing, how you have been. I've been off for a while. No, I haven't been feeling like perfumes a lot recently over the past, I don't know how long. Hi Dushan, how are you? Yeah, it's me with my Tim Hortons coffee. And a few fragrances here that I have. Can't imagine how many, like I just pulled some of it out of my purse. Like I thought I only had this one, which is from Sylvain Delacourt. This is Valkyrie from Sylvain Delacourt, but seems like I have a lot more in my purse. Scent of today, Papillon Bengal Rouge. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love Papillon Bengal Rouge. Hi, we made it through January. Yes, barely. It was like, I wasn't sure. You jinxed it. You jinxed it, Samantha. Hi, hi, Avonlicht. How are you? Yes. Whose message is being held? Enjoy the Bengal Rouge. Yes. Why is this being held? I don't know what's happening here. Anyways, so how are you guys doing? What is Avonlicht wearing? What is Avonlicht is trying these days? I'm out of sorts. Not out of sorts, but I'm out of practice for live fragrance lives. Scent of the day or for Lynn Joseph that Tim Hortons. Are you? Do you like Tim Hortons? Coffee isn't that good here. Now for Tim Hortons. Usually I get half French vanilla, half coffee because I don't like the French vanilla. It's too sweet, so I get like half and half. The bottle of Teatro La Scala by Crisia has arrived here right now. Oh, did you get it from Anuj? Because Teatro La Scala is a beautiful fragrance. My friend Charlene has one, and that is absolutely beautiful. Is it Parfum or is it the EDP? Sylvain de la Court. I just want coffee. Oh, okay. Do you guys have, I'm sure you guys have some sort of like a national kind of coffee chain in Germany. When I was in Germany, like I think the only time I've been in Germany is 2009 and I was in Munich. I have family in Munich. And there were lots of Starbucks. Like there were lots of Starbucks too, but I don't know if you guys have any kind of chain kind of thing. I got it from your countryman. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I just want to open one. I had such a weird dream last night, y'all. Like I don't know where my head has been. Like it was so weird. I was just like, in my dream, I was with my coworker in a boat, and we were talking about a project that I'm doing at work, and then like she said someone had emailed something nasty to someone else in the email chain, and in my dream, I pulled up my phone, and as I pulled up my phone, I was like, try to look at the screen, like it was so bright, and I was like, oh my god, that's so bright. And then I guess at the same time, my husband had turned on the light in the bedroom. So it was like time to wake up. I woke up and I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? It was such an odd dream. You have like bakeries like as low fare that serve coffee. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. Like it's like that's what something is missing here, like a patisserie or like a French patisserie here. Okay. So I don't know if anyone is familiar with Sylvain Delacour brand or the perfumes or the perfumer. Sylvain Delacour is a perfumer who has been around for very long. And let me see what it talks about her. Oh, interesting. Her newest perfume is from 2019. She hasn't done any for the brand anyway. It's for her own brand. She hasn't done anything since 2019. That's weird. From the brand itself, but for her own brand. And let me see. And she used to be a perfumer at Guerlain. I know that. Crazy times, crazy dreams. Don't start me. Like it's been. I don't know. It's really hard to. It's really hard to ignore things like as this crazy things has been going on, and it's really hard to just not get into like not get into slippery slope of looking at things, reviewing things, and just realizing how much shit has been going on in the world. I mean, to be honest, like it was a crazy weekend with some stuff that happened on Friday. I mean, you'd know I'm speaking in codes, and just atrocities to children is something that really gets me. And like, I don't care who you are, what your beliefs are. Like, kids are, you know, that's something else. It's just kind of like, it's insane. Anyways, so she has 27 perfumes in the Fragrantica database, and apparently she has created over 70 perfumes, but like only 27 of it on Fragrantica. And she has created some of the Guerlain's famous ones, like including Insolence, L'Instant Magique, Insolence Eau de Parfum, Elixir Charnel, and Gourmand Coquine. Oh, I didn't know she made Gourmand Coquine. Girl, I have to live here. I personally apologize for this. It's just not even the madness anymore. It is the Sam. It's not the madness. It's not the craziness. It's not being the power hungry narcissist or whatever that is. It is pure evil. I don't know how to put it in a proper terms. Which is much more horrifying. I'm not saying that just narcissism and stuff like that are crazy and it was a crazy shit. Like this, just pure evil and like the connections, and it's just like it's craziness and crazy. Like some of the things that I've seen since Friday have been very jarring, and I'm like, God, like one particular image that I can't get off my mind. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I mean, it's just like. There's a personal thing about it, like it actually for me is a personal connection. I gave up something important to me in my career because it would have required something to do being involved with the children who have been harmed, and I just couldn't handle it. Like not working with the children who have been harmed is people who have harmed them, and I just could not do it. Could not do it. Could not bring myself to it. So it's really shocking. Anyways, just don't want. I want to even get out of that because it's kind of weird. Paroli, how are you? How is you? So, Sylvain Delacour, I didn't know much about it. The first perfume that I purchased from her brand, I saw it randomly in fragrance groups, and it's called, what is it called? That from her own brand, Vangelis. Vangelis. That's my first one that I have bought. And say whatever you want, but like these bottles, like this kind of, it's not vintage looking, but it's simple and I like it. Like it's quite it's not like this is heavy metal. It's not magnetic or anything, but I really like this kind of a vintage label. Like, look how the label looks like. It's a picture of I'd assume it's a lime. I like this one. So Evangeliste was my first one, and I think that's one of the favorite ones from the favorite of everyone from this brand. It's made by Irene Farmashidi, or and Sylvain Delacourt, and it's a 2018 fragrance. The top notes are clementine, almond. Base notes are clove, vanilla, cardamom, and cinnamon, and absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Sylvain Delacourt Vangelis. So this brand, Sylvain Delacourt, has made like these vanilla fragrances with different nuances. So that one is more like a almondy vanilla, a little bit a touch of spices, and this one has a beautiful, like with the picture of, I think that's like a lime or whatever. That's the top citrusy notes that really like mixes well with the other vanilla parts of the fragrance. This is so beautiful. I feel like it is very. It's called Valkyrie. Valkyrie, is that Valkyrie? Wasn't that a hero of the some sort of like not Avengers, but there's some look. I remember like V for Valkyrie from my kids books. So and he looks like a warrior of some sort. I don't know if that's the same pronunciation or not. But this one, Valkyrie, is Maurice Roussel and Sylvain Delacourt. It's also a 2018 fragrance. And the notes on this one is the lime, mint, basil. Like it has a beautiful top. This fragrance, like mint, lime, basil, sandalwood, bitter orange, and vanilla. I put it on this morning, and it's just I don't know what the percentage or the concentration is on these ones. Does it say? They come in 30 ml and I think 100 ml. I don't see the concentration on this one, but they last really well. Even though they are a vanilla fragrance, and they could kind of they even though they're vanilla fragrance, soft fragrance, and almond notes and stuff like that, but they really their lasting power is great. So, and I like that they come in this little. This is a 30 ml. This is a 30 ml bottle, and their prices are quite reasonable. Like if you want to get, and let me see what it is. I think sometimes you can also find these in discounters. Sylvain Delacourt Malcurie. I think sometimes I have seen it in Fragnet sometimes. 30 ml is yes, like at the size of our collection, it's a really good size. Plus the bottles are so cute, and like they don't take much of a space. Like you can throw it in your purse. Like it's the size of our collections is it's more than enough. So you could get I don't see. So yeah, so Joma Shop has 100 ml for $74. That's honestly so affordable. Like for 100 ml, man, that's not much. And thoughts on LV California Dream? I don't have a lot of LVs. The only LV I have is the Pacific Chill. I think I have smelled California Dream, but I can't remember. It was something that wasn't really memorable. Sorry for that. I need at least 50 ml, otherwise I was, oh well, yeah. So that's the other thing, right? Like that is another, sometimes even with some of the stuff that I really like, I have even a hard time, like, and I have a backup of. If I don't have a backup of it, even though I have 100 ml, like I have a hard time going through it. It's just crazy. It's insane. It's insane. But Valkyrie is absolutely gorgeous, very soothing, very, like it doesn't really smell like lime tart, but in that direction I really like it. Like it's very innocent and soothing, and like in a day like this I needed to put that on. Early I started buying 230 mls rather than 100 ml so I can store one. Yeah, honestly. And sometimes it is that you feel like you get, I think what the companies want us to say, oh, okay, so like we get a better deal per ml if you get 100 ml, and like 30 mls are a little bit more expensive. But to be honest, I feel like that's a smart idea, because then one is not really exposed to air or anything, so like the chance of the one that going bad is less. When you receive a bottle and you're immediately scared to wear it because it's so good and you think you need it back. I know, right? I think with your amouages, I was wondering if that's what's happening. There's something wrong with me. No, it's like you're not alone. Right? It's something wrong with all of us. It is crazy to like feel like have a fragrance that it is so rare, but you're scared to wear because it's the only thing. Like imagine some of my stuff, like a Guerlain N'Oubliez Pas, that is, I have, like, it took me 2 years to find one, right? Like, and it was very random, and I don't think in my lifetime I will find another one again. So I am so scared to wear it. I wear it very, very sparingly, very special occasions, and even then, I could have put more on. But yeah, that's crazy talk. I would hate to have almost empty 100 ml and be worried that's gonna go off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And some of these fragrances, when the top notes go bad, they are like, oof. Like some of those citruses, when they go bad, is like awful, awful. Like you can't even. I think I have a. Thankfully, I got that for. Like, I mean, it just came in a package. I think I have a Perur. Perur. I don't know if you say it, that's how you say it. Perur from Guerlain, and I think it has gone off a little, not totally bad, but off a little. So the tops are so bad, like you had to really persist like 5 minutes of it. It's even worse if you discontinue it, because you can't help to but worry if you're going to be able to find it. Yes, yes, yes. Not only discontinued, some of these things are discontinued and limited edition. So like I think there was only 500 bottles of N'Oubliez Pas was ever made, and never to get again. Like, when am I gonna find another Chanel like number 46 again? There's no way. So it is just sad that you have that, or then you're afraid of wearing. But then, like, I look at the world these days, and I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be here 10 years from now. I may as well just wear my shit. That's another. That's another part. Even worse if it's discontinued. Yeah. So I think other than Vangelis and this one, there were a few more. When I was in Italy, there was a store that sold like artisanal perfumes or something like that. But somehow they had this one as well in there, and I think like Sylvain Delacour, they has few fragrances from this line that only really focuses on vanilla. And now I don't know which ones were they. Oh yeah, it's here. So Vanilla Collection. It's called Vanilla Collection. It is Vahina, Valkyrie, Vangelis, Vanori, and Virgil. And these two were my favorites. So I think this one I got from. Oh God, I wear quite a bit of it. So this is like my 2 year wear. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is still in size of my collection. So this one I got, Valkyrie, I bought at the store. And I've worn like 10 ml of it, which is not bad considering my collection. And the Evangelist, I had got it in the groups. Okay, let me see. It's really insane because as soon as I have a backup, it's really insane. As soon as I have a backup, I start properly wearing it, right? A Creme Fume, I have 2 bottles of now, and I just put that stuff on like crazy. It is insane. And you know what? Some of the perfumes, I get into this kind of thing that I need to have one backup at all times. Like if I go through, like let's say I have a bottle and a backup, and I finish a bottle, then I start the backup, then I have to get a backup for that bottle that it's just insane. Um, it's a FOMO. I bet Offenborough doesn't even have a backup for Core Dude and Queer Disabilities. Well, I don't, but I want to get the regular VH, maybe, so the queer is gonna be like my backup. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's possible. That's possible. I wanted to try from Sylvain Delacour. I wanted to try Osiris. I think that one has iris. Isn't it Osiris in here? Let me just take a look. What stopped me from getting it then if it has iris? Does it have iris? No, it does not have iris. Okay, so that's what it was. I thought it had iris, but it doesn't have iris. Okay. Like, I'm curious. Like, I wonder if they make, like, I wonder if this brand is gonna kind of stay on market for a while, because they haven't made anything since 2019. That's a really long time, like 7 years. There's nothing. Anyways, so there was that. I'm wearing it. I'm absolutely loving it. This is gorgeous. Another thing I randomly had in my bag was Amouage Crimson Rocks. I've always heard good things about this one, and I never I don't know why I didn't look into it, or like was not ever. It's not like one of those that is super popular. I think that's probably what happened with Crimson Rocks, and I saw it in a chat group and people were talking about it. My Francesca Bianchi Discovery said arrived today. Filthy Iris guy. Oh, nice. That is Nuclear Rose. You know, it's not. Okay, so there is rose. Definitely there's rose, but there's also patchouli in this one. I like that rose and patchouli. I feel like, but it doesn't even say in the notes. I feel like there's a, yeah, they must have some patchouli. There's no way there's no patchouli in this. This is a patchouli and rose. There's not rose alone, which kind of really changes that rose aspect that I don't like. Like, takes it out of like just a super floral and sticky jammy rose out of it, even though it has honey, it has cinnamon, pink pepper, oak, atlas cedar, and vetiver. Also, there's something smoky in this one that people don't talk about, or it's not in the notes. But I do feel like there's something smoky in this one, like a slight touch of, like, I don't know what it is. Like, it could be incense or something like that. Some people compare it to Amber Nuit. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that comparison. I can see that comparison. You have definitely smelled stuff in this genre, but it is gorgeous. Like, to be honest, it is, for me to say a fragrance, like I sprayed it the other day. I don't want to spray it right now today because I can't have heavy fragrances here, but I have sprayed it before. I feel like this is one of really underrated Amouage fragrances. And it was lucky because I saw when people were talking about it in the chat group, and then I saw it on Fragrance Buy. And I looked at the picture and I was like, that looks like an old presentation of the Crimson Rocks, like in that completely discolored box. And you never know. Sometimes the stalkers have the old box pictures, but they don't like really actually have the old fragrance. But I bought it, and then I was like, I wonder. It was like they just had one of this, and then as soon as I bought it, I checked out. I got the email, and then I went back to look at Fragrance Buy, and they were like at the same time, and they were out. So it was like a last bottle, I feel, unless that somebody else with me at the same time was buying it. And it arrives, and it is an old presentation, not old presentation, because I feel like old presentations maybe have the names on the side rather than a name in the front. But it is older than the current new big boxes with the thing in the middle. 10 ml is a lot to go through. It's like 10 to 20 wears. Yeah, 10 ml is 10 ml is, look, let's say like 10 sprays is about ml, 1 ml. So that is 100 sprays. Considering that I would usually probably do 5 sprays. 5 sprays, so that would be like 20 days. Like 20 days. That's a lot over a 2-year period when you have something close to 1,000 fragrances in your collection. Often tell me if the opening of Etruscan water reminds you of the agave. If you have 3 fragrances, 10 ml is nothing. If you have 300, it's a lot. Yeah, exactly. Got burned a lot. A couple of times buying based on the pictures. Yes. They changed to name in the front in 2021 and changed packaging of 2022. Oh, okay. Guys, for any information regarding Amouage fragrances, please contact Paroli and pay me 10%. No, he's nerded out the Moage, like patch codes and everything. So interesting. So this must be then it's a 2021 bottle because the name is in the front, but the packaging is the old packaging. Dushan, I have not. Oh, let's see if that. Let's test that the theory. I see the batch code here. Hold on, let me see if I can. Let's test that theory. Amouage batch codes. Amouage batch codes. And the batch code. Look at that. They have not blocked the batch code checker from my computer. Do not do that. By the way, I'm not giving you ideas. E3. No. What happened? After E is 2, 3, 2. Check. Look. It says production date, Broly. It says production date is 2020. It's like August of 2020. Hi Babush, how are you? So what's the last letter in the batch code? The last letter is 2. No, it's not a letter, it's a number. And last number is 2, but it starts with E23. 23, 2. So 232. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a 2020. It's a 2020 fragrance. Anyways, it's. I have some memoirs with their names on the side. Each apparently they're older ones. Interesting. I just noted that. Yes, 2020. You know that life came to end as we knew it. But it is apt. It's a gorgeous fragrance. It's like absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why it's so underrated and nobody talks about this. And to be honest, it is very unisex. I would not say this is feminine by any means. It is very unisex in this one. I know like a lot of people don't look at the Amouage female line because they feel it is like just like female targeted, but like this one, Epic 56, that is pretty unisex. Even to some certain aspect, I feel like Memoir is unisex. Material is unisex. Like it's a lot of them. Glorious that salty amber. Getting a bottle of Juby, 25 this week. Yeah, Juby 25 is beautiful. That is great. That is great. So I had that. Also, I got I don't know if I talked about this one on a live or something, but I also have like Amouage Journey Woman. And this one, I got a sample of it, Amouage Journey Woman. I always didn't really, it wasn't, the honey is not my thing, and that's probably why. But after watching, I feel like I've talked about this, but anyways, um, after watching, what's her name? What's her name? What's happening to my memory? After watching Eloise, I was like, okay, so maybe I should try this one. I like it, but it's not something that I would be wearing often. I like my reaction to it. I feel like I've said these words when it was better than the last time I had tried it, but it's not. It's not going to be something that I would be wearing. Amouage Journey Woman. I don't know what Amouage Journey Men is like, and is it discontinued or not. It could be from 2020 and bottled in 2021. I've seen 2022 batches in the new 2023 packaging. Yeah, it could be possible. So Journey Woman, what I like about it is the bottle, like it's so shiny. It's a shiny deep red, like it's burgundy red with shiny. And it is a 2014 fragrance with Pierre Negrin and Alberto Marias. Notes are osmanthus, apricot, nutmeg, jasmine, cardamom, honey, mimosa, jasmine sambac, cedar, tobacco, saffron, vanilla, cypriol, and musk. Yeah. It's lovely from the nozzle, but I don't know if I would be. It is something that I would be wearing. Like sometimes mimosa is very difficult for me. And the honey in this one is not a suffocating honey like a tobacco honey. Definitely, it's not like that. It is a little bit of a more waxy honey, which I like. I just don't know if I would be able to wear it or get overwhelmed. I have to do a full wear test. I haven't, to be honest. I haven't done. I did it on like back of my hand for a little bit. Journeyman is still being made. It's spicy smoky, but I only smelled it briefly once. Yeah, Journeyman is Sichuan pepper heavy. Oh, really? Hi, Jian. How are you? Guys, please like the stream, subscribe, turn on the notification button if you have not. This is actually very lovely from the nozzle. But I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be for me, to be honest. I'm a little hesitant about it. I feel like mimosa can come up a little bit waxy in some ways, and kind of I have this kind of a difficult or complicated relationship with mimosa, so I may or may not often let me do cheating. Yeah. So I don't know, but I will have to try it on skin. Also, let me see. Does this smell? This is not feminine by any, like it's a unisex. It's a very unisex fragrance. So there's that. What else I found? I found in my purse, my purse discoveries. It's like, what do I have in my purse? And the other one that I have in my purse, it is Chyprelia. Oh, look at that. I'm in the blue. It's Chyprelia by Puente, House of Puente. This was mimosa can smell like unwashed hair. Yes. Like it's almost like you know what it reminds me of? Like a film of grease that is left like on a table and like for a few days. Like same thing, probably like unwashed hair, right? Like there's a lot of grease. Like it has that wax kind of thing. Not in a sometimes it can come across as not in a really pleasant like way. So I can tolerate and I actually like it and dig it that like a not like when it's not too dirty, but when it's like has that a little bit of skank, I can't handle it. Greasy unwashed hair. Absolutely. I like it. Yes, sometimes I dig it. And there's that fragrance from Henri Jacques. It's called Ferusia. And Ferusia in oil format has what I want from mimosa. It is that waxiness, like maybe like tad bit of that kind of not skank. What I don't know what I want to say, but in EDP with the alcohol added, it's just unbelievably disgusting. I don't like it. So. And because the oil is like a million times more expensive in Honey Jack fragrances than the EDP, I kind of ran out of the store. I was like, oh, I don't want to get anything. In Fleur de Cassis is dirty, but I like it. Yeah, some fragrances are absolutely skanky and dirty, but you like it. But it's just on some notes, it's kind of not unbearable for me, like not bearable for me. Like Mimosa is one of those that could go either way. Like I could really like it just because of that, and then I could also hate it. Like it's just this little, I don't know what it is that makes it that way. Mask Milano, Reflection, it takes the waxiness, but it makes it more of a solar. Yes. So here, that's what I'm talking about. When it is a little bit more of a solar, waxy, like the honey with wax inside. You know what I mean? The wax inside the honey, like the honey that it's not transparent. Like if it's like that, I like it. But if it is like goes to the film of grease that is kind of going bad, is getting a little bit of a too rancid in it, I do not like that. It's a weird way of describing. It's like such a little difference, but it makes a huge difference in how the fragrance smells, really. I feel like in that Henri Jacques, I could have spent, I don't know, what is it, like $700 like per bottle, like for that Ferusia. But the oil is, I think the oil is like about 1400 or something. Like, hold on, let me see. Ferusia, Henri Jacques, Henri Jacques. But the Henri Jacques store is something to see. Like if you are in Paris, it is a little bit away from where all the other perfumes start because it's not on Saint Honoré. But if you are in Paris, please do go visit Henri Jacques' store. It is something to see. Like it's the tourist attraction for someone who loves perfumes. Rancid bother you? yeah. When it gets into that, it's like, oh, no, I do not want it. Never tried a single Henri Jacques. I'm too poor to look at them. Well, I agree. You know what? I am too poor to even look at them either, too. But I entered the store. They have just like the top floor. It's basically two offices, like in Paris. And like one office is almost looks like a lab, with the lady is like consultation room. Lady has like bunch of like different notes behind her, like a raw material behind her. And then she tries to figure out what kind of perfume would you like, and then she recommends. You sit there, it's almost like a bar stool, and she brings out and tries different things. And the other side is the kind of the checkout and cash and stuff like that. And they also make bespoke fragrances. And the basement, when you go into the basement, they have all the fragrances out there. You can spray, and usually there's an attendant that would help you out. And there's like this couch that you can get your time and sit down and smell things. It's a really interesting experience. Like I have pictures of it, and it's just beautifully decorated. The issue also is that they do not give you samples when you get there. If you want a sample, they will spray it on a like a tester strip. They put it in an envelope, which is cute. But you get the envelope to take with you, but that's about it. So, right here, let me just see, when was the Fragrancereview? It's $750. Oof. Hold on, was it 700? No, that's 880. Oh my god, that's so expensive. Fragrancereview. I have blue vanilla from Henri Jacques, and it's a nice vanilla, but does it worth that much? I don't think so. That's the only Henri Jacques that I have. Fragrancereview is €730, excluding VAT. And let me see, but that is not the oil. That is just the fragrance itself. And in the oils, does it even show the oils? I thought it was like 1400 or something. No, I don't know. I might go. Have you tried Jar? No, I didn't go to the Jar perfume. I go Henri Jacques when I visit Paris, and ever. Absolutely, often it is a must. Like I feel like if you're going to Paris, I actually have a map of stuff, like the places that I went in Paris, like perfume stores. But from the perfume stores that you need to visit, like for me, it was a must. It was the Henri Jacques store. It was of course, Serge Luton's store. Serge Luton's store is beautiful on Saint Honoré. And then Guerlain flagship store is like on Champs-Élysées. Just don't go like me, like an idiot. Because I went just like visited the first floor and then just got out. There's stuff on the top floor and also in the basement. Just make sure that you see those two places. I want to smell some of their iris notes. Yeah, the problem with Henri Jacques is that a lot of the Henri Jacques fragrances are quite vintage smelling. Really, really vintage smelling. There's a lot of florals and vintage smelling things. But I also I won a decant of, what is it? Mrs. Y? What was that one? XXY or something like that? I can't remember. That sounds like a chromosomal abnormality, but what is it? I want to say it is Mrs. X? Or Miss X? I can't remember. Hold on. Let's see. Anything came. See more. And that's in the Les Exceptions. Like, so they have even more expensive fragrances that are in different bottles. That is from that collection. But I can't see. Hold on. Henri Jacques. Considering Osmotic, yeah, I didn't go to Osmotic, unfortunately. I didn't probably know what it was, but yeah, those will be on my list. Yes, absolutely. Also, I've Mitra-et-le-Parfum in Gantier store. It is out of way, like it's not on Saint Honoré where you can find other brands, but it's totally worth it to go see. And I think it's about the same route that you can take with the Penhaligon store, which is also fun. Here, Henry Jack. Henry Jack. Which one was it? Oh, there's so many. There's so many here. They have so many. The problem with some of the Honey Jacks that the oiler generally aren't in their old dabbers, which I understand, but like I feel like I don't like my dabbers are like almost like a waste of space, to be honest, at this point. I don't know what to do with them. Like I have a lot of Guerlain B bottles that I'm not wearing, and it just makes me sad. So this is called Mrs. Y. And oh my god, it blew my mind. Like it blew my mind. It was something else. It's so beautiful. Like I want a decant of it, and it has iris. So ylang ylang, jasmine, iris, lily of valley, damask rose, and tonka bean. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, but I mean, probably like the market is so awful right now. Like it's a good market to buy because people are, buy things that I'm not looking for, right? Like those things that I'm looking for, are still people are charging an arm and a leg for. But the things that I'm not looking for, and I have already, if I want to sell it, the market is so bad, I have to sell it to maybe to 20% the price that I've paid for. I bet you're not wearing that vintage Stevie. Sit down. That is never going to you. Don't flatter yourself. But yeah, this Mrs. Y, if you look at look at the Mrs. Y on Henry Jack and what it comes in, and it's like, I don't know what they call these things, something. It's like almost like a liqueur bottle of some sort. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Chyprelia. Okay, so I have Chyprelia from House of Pointe, and I think I'm not really like I'm not a Chypre fragrance person. Like I'm not as much as a Chypre lover than some of my friends are. This might end up with Charlene. And it's a new fragrance launched in 2024. It's like bergamot, lemon, ylang ylang, aldehyde, jasmine, rose, peach, blackcurrant. Base notes are musk, oak moss, patchouli, and sandalwood. It has. I feel like everything in House of Pointe has a little bit of a Chanel-esque, Chanel-esque vibe into it. It's probably because aldehyde and iris. This one doesn't have iris, but there's an aldehyde. But yeah, this will end up with my friend. I think she will more appreciate it more than I do. I paid €100 shipped for a fairly full Juby 25. Seems the buyer market is for, yes, it is the buyer market. Absolutely. People are broke as fuck. Edgy have these weird diamond shaped bottles. Yes, roll around on the side. That is what I'm saying. The Mrs. Y is in that. You got into Juby, maybe in Europe, Brofen, but not here. Probably it is like if you're looking for, let's say, BDK, like Gris Charnel, you can find it for less prices than I've seen, like comparing 2 years ago, for sure. Like those things are easily found, but things that we are looking for, yeah, no. But I feel like, yes, Europe has hit now the point that even the vintage stuff, or like stuff that were like really hard to find, are going for like low prices, and probably here is gonna follow. Is 2023 okay? I think I have Juby 25 for women. And I think I do. I can't remember. I have to, I think it is my Emages anyways. That's about it. I think I'm gonna get going. Hope you guys are. What? Bengal Rouge is really strong. Yes, Bengal Rouge is beautiful, like from that line. And so far, to be honest, Bengal Rouge has been the only one that I liked from that. Although Salome also stood out for me, Bengal Rouge. Salome is a big fragrance. It's it's really big fragrance in that it almost wears me, but I liked how it smelled like on my friend. Bengal Rouge is Papillon is a 2019 release. Oriental Vanilla, Myrrh, Honey, Tonka Bean, Turkish Rose, Vanilla, and Sandalwood. Yeah, it's gorgeous fragrance. I haven't worn it in a while. I'm going to take it out. What I smelled was, I think it was, what did she bring that smelled horrible? Might have been Anubis. I think she brought Anubis and I hated it. Like, I did not like Anubis at all. It's not like my kind of thing. I missed out on a super cheap Serge Arabi. Oh no. I'll find it here. I bought Teatro for €60. Wow, that is cheap. That is cheap. Yeah, this Anubis was bad. It was disgusting, to be honest. This Anubis was not my type. Neither was Dryad. I think she brought Dryad as well, and I did not like that at all. I haven't tried the Tobacco Rose or something like that. There's another one from that. I tried Hira, and it's okay. Salome was more of my, that I could see eventually wearing it. Hi, Mike. How are you? Hold on. Let me see. What are the other things from Papillon? Maybe it was Dryad she brought, because I thought it was something green. But yes, I probably was Dryad. I did not like it. Did not like it at all. It was awful. So not a lot of it. Tobacco Rose is the one yes, Tobacco Rose. Yes, that is probably what I'm thinking about. There's a Tobacco Rose. Spell 125, I've never tried. Epona, I haven't tried. Angelique, I used to have Angelique, and I'm like regretting having sold that. I think I wasn't a grown-up at the time that I wasn't a grown-up. Maybe I wasn't as sophisticated at the time that I tried Angelique, and I ended up selling it. Now I'm kind of regretting having sold Angelique, because that's a nice one. That's like Orris. Maybe it has been just, again, the Mimosa, because it has Orris, Mimosa, Osmanthus, Cedar, Olibanum, and Champaca. So that might be one of the things that made me sell it. What about Epona? I don't think I've tried Epona. I don't know if they sell. It's hard to get them here too. Like, that's another problem. But Olfactory LLC brings out some of them, and I think sometimes one of the Canadian discounters has some of the stuff on their website. But Bengal Rouge so far is my favorite, anyways. Like, most wearable of them all, to be honest. Often I'll be at work. I'll be listening. Dryad is her interpretation of Chanel number 19. Oh, really? Right. Like, she told me about that. I'm going to head over to the FM dealer soon for Contour. Yeah, let us know what it smells like. I'm curious to know. Sorry. Oh, I like to sit like that. Anubis is in my warehouse. Wow. That is some potent thing. Like, I don't know if I can pull that out. So Anubis is a Epona is soap, leather, hay, Papanex, and violet. Yeah. I ended up ordering from the house of what was it? Mio Fushini or something. I ordered from Encore du Temps. This fragrance, like my coworker wore that, and I was coming around the corner. I wasn't even at our cube, like where I wasn't close to even our cubicles, and I was like, "Who is this? And what is that? That smells so good!" Like, it was crazy, like how it smelled so good, and I don't know if the notes, like, describes it, but it is quite soft. And this is feminine. This is quite soft, feminine, ethereal fragrance. And I loved it. So I ended up contacting the person that she got stuff, and she had just one bottle left. So I got that. So green tea, bergamot, mandarin orange, osmanthus, magnolia, champaca, mate, sandalwood, and benzoin. Salome for Mitra. Yes, I may end up getting that. I want to try Sogni from that because I'm a chud that loves Japan. Oh, like, so I don't know anything about the brand. Is it an Italian brand, or is it? Honestly, I don't know anything. I've seen them at the Exxons, and they were what at the time the hype was about. It was the one with Violet. What's it called? Yes, Encore is an underrated meal. I absolutely it is. It is so good, Sam. It's so good. Like I was like I like rarely ever like I'm like, who is wearing this and what is this that smells so good? Like it was crazy. Um, Let me take a look at the brand. There was Viola Nero or something. I think that was the one that had the most hype at the time when I was watching it, and it was at Exxon's. And yeah, Viola Nere. I smelled that one and I was like, yeah, okay. It wasn't, maybe it was just like I was at Dixon's and there's like everybody spraying 500 things. So maybe I didn't get what it was. But let me look at Sony. Mio is nickname of the guy that makes the fragrance. He's very artistic. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks good. The notes look good on it. The chords look good on that one. Rice, tatami, bamboo, pine tree needles, peony, incense, and cedar. What is tatami? I don't know what tatami is. Oh, and then sandalwood, incense, green tea, tobacco, vetiver, musk, kayak wood, all of the other stuff. What is tatami? Is groups wood and mosses. Okay, that's not really a lot of explanation what tatami is, but there's that. This guy is probably Italian, no? It's probably Italian. Fuzzini. The name sounds Italian. Tatami is a straw mat. Oh, oh. Like the straw mat that you put under it when you are like eating, like at that, like a Japanese table, like a low table when you're eating, like there would be a straw mat under. Oh, it's like for sleeping on. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Interesting. So Mufusini is a Sicilian. It's an Italian artistic perfume house founded by Mio Fucini, a Sicilian herbalist doctor. The nose of the collection is Giuseppe Imprezzabile, and the artistic director is Federica Castellani. Initially launched a trilogy of Journey, inspired by 3 locations, Istanbul, Morocco, and Sicily, and the house expanded in its range in 2012 and 2013 with a cycle of poetry collections, and launched its first Parfum Narcotico in 2014. They have about 20 perfumes in Fragrantica database. Yeah, I did smell Viola Nere. I was like, okay. I don't know. Yeah, that too, for Sibani is Italian. That too, use it for flooring instead of carpet. I know what you mean because it's not. I'm just trying to think. We take something like that for picnics, not inside the house, but we would a picnic, or if you're like if you have a balcony or something, when you're sitting on the balcony, if you're sitting on the ground, then we'll use that in Iran. So viola nere, what were the notes? Violet, iris, oak moss, frankincense, sandalwood, musk, vetiver, patchouli, cognac, lily valley, rose, ylang ylang, vanilla, and jasmine. From the notes, I thought I'd like it, but it wasn't. It didn't stand out. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should get a sample set and try. I don't know if they do have a sample set. To be honest, they probably do. Anywho, I gotta go. I gotta go start Please don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, turn on the notification button, and we shall see you later. Thanks for being here, even though I'm kind of out of sorts a little bit, but thanks for being here and listening, and we shall see you later. Bye-bye.